All right, we're going to go with CAD 4, the guide block. Now this one is going to incorporate some new stuff that we haven't done yet. Okay, and we're gonna let's just get started. And as we go through, we shall see. Once again, it's going to be standard imperial inches and decimal inches. So we want to start our sketch, and we're going to start on this front plane. Always XY is always your front plane to start with. Now you can change that later, but we won't worry about that right now. Now I'm just going to do this kind of fast. Okay, I'm going to start with just a rectangle. I'm going to draw my rectangle. Okay, and I'm going to try to get close to the size that it is. All right, so bottom of this thing is 3.75. Now I want to center that here. So I'll go 3.75 divide by 2. Okay. Height of this thing is going to be 1.75. And once again, we'll do that divided by 2. 1.75 divided by 2. Now that is centered right in the middle. Let me zoom into it a little bit. All right. Now, I see I've got a cut up in the upper left-hand corner, right? So I'm going to use another rectangle, and I'm just going to do this. Now I'm going to trim. See how that works? Now see what happened there? Okay, so let's undo that. All right. If I trim this, it's going to knock that down to there. Okay? Because I've got that on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this and then put it on the line instead. Same dimension, right? Now when I trim, it doesn't do that. It leaves it where it's at. Okay? Oop, missed one. So we'll trim there. Now this dimension is 0.75. All right. Now we've got a line that comes down at an angle. So I'm just going to draw this here and draw that there. Just sketched it in, right? So now I can erase this. So I'll pick that and just hit the delete key, and that's gone. And then I'll trim these two off. So there's that. We know this one is going to be 60 degrees, so just pick and pick. Type in 60. And we know this one is going to be 25. So I'll do that. I'm going to say 25. Now, from here to here is 1.5. This line is 1.25. All right, let's see. We got 3 dimensions we need, it says, in order for this to be fully constrained. But we haven't put our circle in yet either, so let's go ahead and get our circle in. All right, now, from here to here is 1.5. From here to here, it's 0.75, and the diameter of the circle is 0.75. All right, so let's look. I'm going to open this again. And it says we need 3 dimensions, okay? So let's apply them. Okay, we're fully constrained. Say done. All right, now finish that sketch. All right, hit the house, and that brings us out. Now you will be tempted to just go the 0.25 and then build this again. Don't do that. Let's do it this way. All right, so I'm going to extrude. I'm going to pick this, and we're going to use this one, symmetric. Okay, what that does is this is your total distance, and it'll do half in each direction. So our total distance on this is going to be 1.5. Okay, so there we go, 1.5, and we'll hit OK. And you're like, but hey, McLean, it's got that big scoop out of the middle of it. Yeah, we're fixing to do that. Here we go, right there. I'm going to pick that and create sketch. It's going to roll it this way. I'm just going to draw a rectangle. And I want to come out past. You don't have to get that far. As long as it's past the end, you're golden. And then we're going to put 3 dimensions on here. We're going to dimension this side, and that's going to be 0.25. We're going to dimension this side, and that's going to be 0.25. Then we're going to dimension this side. And that's going to be 0.25. Now, this one does not have to be completely constrained because this distance does not matter. Okay, as long as it's past that edge, we're happy. You can throw a dimension on there if you want to, but you don't have to. Okay, then we're going to finish that sketch. All right, it's going to roll us back up here. All right, so we're going to extrude. Remember the cut? We're going to hit cut. Now, total distance of this thing is 1.75, top to bottom. We want to leave 0.25 at the bottom. So 1.75 minus the 0.25 that we want to leave at the bottom. And there's your sketch. Well, there's your model, okay? So let's rename this. Well, or not. See, I'm not an expert on this stuff either. I'm just doing the best I can. All right. So we've got that set. All right, so we want to name this. So what we'll do is we'll go here and we'll go to properties, okay? And that's where we can name it. We're going to call this guide block. Update the name. I'm going to give you your general properties, your mass, your center of gravity, your area, okay? Center of gravity between X, Y, and Z, the volume of it, okay? Body appearance, you can change how it appears, all this stuff, but there's an easier way to do that too. You can clear all overrides if you need to, whatever. We'll just hit OK. All right, so guide block, right? And you can also rename your extrusions. Just right click, go to properties, and you can rename your extrusion there. All right, we may do that on later parts, but there's no real necessary need to do that here. So let's go ahead and save this. Okay, this is CAD 4. We'll save that, and then of course export it to the PDF. Call it CAD 4 PDF. Save that, and once again, that's what you turn in my classroom. All right, so that's that. We have done the first 4 CADs, and we'll go on to CAD 5 next.